A really major tool and practice that I use in the journey of navigating what it means to grow and expand my capacity to live more fully, express more fully, experience more fully, to allow that in and be able to hold it and receive it. One of the main practices that has been and will continue to be a pillar is in the awareness of patterns, of repeating cycles, repeating feelings, repeating patterns within my personal life, and being able to, when it is occurring and when I'm feeling a way that I've felt before, and you can sense this as like, why does this always happen? Or even in a ruminating way of like wondering if this is how it's always going to be. That is a pattern that can then be illuminated to be the doorway, the access point into starting to understand it more and starting to reframe it too, being able to dissect it in certain ways or come to peace with it or have compassion for it, all of the above. But being able to see the pattern and to almost like take yourself out of it, take myself out of it, and then notice what's here. What is this showing me? What have I learned about this thing in the past? What has it been over and over and over again? How does it make me feel? How does it make me feel about myself? What kind of worth do I hold within it? Like, just begin to question and to get curious about this thing, this experience, this feeling, this pattern, because it doesn't have to have a strong hold. It can start to release, and we can experience that scenario in a very different way. But it takes untethering the more rooted ties or the more dense structures. It takes, layer after layer working with that. But that has been and will be a major tool that I use for myself and that I bring forward in sessions and with my clients. It has always been, how can we interrupt the pattern, or how we can see this thing in more light, like illuminated more. What else is there to learn there? What else is there to understand there? And if you start to get curious, if you start to question these things, if you start to allow yourself to explore, then it's cool how and it's powerful and it's incredible how these different frames come up. Like, oh, I see, like that's from this part of my life. I feel like this happened when that happened. I'm reliving this situation because it feels similar to that situation. And you can tie these things together, you can connect the dots, you can become the observer and see your own life and inner workings in a more helpful, fruitful way in order to create something new. Work with your body, work with your nervous system, work with your emotions, and create something new so that you don't have to repeat that pattern over and over and over again.